Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I make this delicious palava sauce. Honey, this is not your regular palava sauce. This, trust me, is the thing, okay? It goes well with boiled yams, boiled plantains, white rice, This is delicious. Without wasting my time, let's get started. So the ingredients that we are using for today's recipe is pretty basic, nothing fancy. I have my spinach here. I also have my egusi melon seeds or akatunwa. I also have some scallions. I have some green seasoning. I'm using sweet onions and yellow onions, pepper, garlic, and ginger. I have some salt. I have some mushrooms. I have shrimp, Toolo beef, homemade, dry fish. I also have some tomatoes that I have diced up already, palm oil, some salted fish. I also have homemade mackerel, I also have momone. I have curry powder and nutmeg. I also have a seasoning cube and some eggs. Starting off on my cutting board, I'm going to slice my mushroom. This is Portobello. It's really good. I also have here the onions that I'll be using. I'm going to save the yellow onions for later, and I'm going to dice up 1.5 of the sweet onions and then slice the other half. I will set that aside, and to the diced onions I will add my pepper, garlic, and ginger and blend it. So over here on a medium heat, I've heated up my oil. I'm using my nkwango. To that I've added my sliced onions, my fermented fish, and my salted fish. I'll give that a stir and fry till translucent. I'll then add in the blended pepper mix and then the green seasoning cube. I will give that a stir periodically. I had to cover because it was splattering everywhere. I will go ahead and add in my Toolo beef as well and give it a stir. I will let this cook for about 5 minutes and then add in my diced tomatoes. I will let this cook for about 5 to 7 minutes whilst I stir occasionally, alright? Now, whilst that is going on, I will go ahead and get my egusi ready for blending. I'm using the small yellow onion. I've diced that to help the blender blend it properly. I will go ahead and add the egusi. It has already been blended, but I still want to, blend it. I also added about 1/4 cup of water to it. I will go ahead and blend that. I'm cracking the eggs into a clean bowl. I will give it a good whisk and then add in the blended egusi. I'll go ahead and mix them together. You can make your palava sauce with either just the eggs or the egusi, but in this recipe you get best of both worlds. The tomatoes have softened up, it's looking good. I will add in the blended egusi and let it cook for about a minute or two before I give it a stir. I will gently stir it, okay? You can see that this is coming together beautifully. I'll rinse the blender with a little amount of water and pour it back into the stew, then add the dry fish or smoked fish. This is my homemade smoked mackerel. I have the recipe here if you want to try that out. I will leave the link down here for you. I've also added the mushrooms and I will give it a good stir. I will add the seasoning cube at this point. Everything is looking good at this point. I will turn the heat down to a medium-low, cover and let it cook whilst I get the spinach ready. You can use the whole leaf, but I love to chop them up to get that, you know how we chop the cocoyam leaves back in Ghana. I like to get that look. After chopping all the spinach, I rinse it under a clean running water and then let it sit in the colander for the excess water to drain. I will now go ahead and add it. The heat is still on a medium-low. I will cover it up and let the steam soften up the spinach. Remember, spinach doesn't take that long to cook. I will give it a stir and add the shrimp. Shrimp also takes about 3 minutes to be cooked. I will add in curry powder, the nutmeg and salt, give it a stir and add in the chopped scallions. I'm going to let this cook for about 4 minutes for the shrimp to cook thoroughly. At this point, guys, my palava sauce is done. My stew is ready. Just look at that. It looks good. The aroma, just everything is on point, and I just can't wait to dive in. As you can see, guys, I didn't play at all with my palava sauce. It was rice, yam and plantain okolak. If I tell you it was good, yes it was. Guys, so I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please, if you did, give me a very big thumbs up. Do not forget to share it with your friends and your loved ones. Please help me grow this family. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, consider subscribing. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be among the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, leave it at the comment section. Okay, I will also leave all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box down below. Do not forget to also follow and like our Facebook page Kendolf_event and IG Kendolf_event. I do post recipes, pictorials on my Facebook page. Okay, once again, thanks for watching, and until I come your way with another video, stay safe, stay out of trouble, be well, my friend.